Yo yo, welcome to a Suicide Squad Honest Opinion, where we don't make mainstream clickbait opinions, we make our own.
No fun without risk. I'll be right down. I've made ostensibly better decisions that have landed me in worse places.
Assaulting a doomed Earth or launching a new product line. All a matter of risk and reward.
So, let's get the obvious cons out of the way. First off, they shouldn't have made it in the Arkham universe. They took their golden game and they made it into some kind of lazy trash kind of game. There's the missions are extremely repetitive, right? You get like what, 5 or 6 different missions, and they're all involving the same thing. And the story is extremely lacking. Like, there is no meaningful longevity to the game. The story is like, there's a story, but it still feels very absent. However, the idea of like playing the villains over the heroes is pretty good. Like, you're always playing as the heroes, and I love Batman and Wonder Woman, not Superman. He sucks. But the fact that you're playing as the villains for a change gives you a fresh perspective on like how things work in the DC universe. Lets you really delve into the villain's perspective. However, they dropped the ball extremely hard. There's first of all, look at the Joker. He looks like, no pun intended, but he looks like a joke, you know? He's just like extremely like too sappy looking. And the DLC, oh my god, you spend hours and hours on a grind, and you finally get to the end of it, you unlock the Joker, and all there is fighting Brainiac, and you unlock the Joker. The guy gets like 2 cutscenes, the very beginning before you even open the game, and then when you unlock him. It had like no meaningful longevity to it. Like, if you're gonna do a game like this, you can't be lazy about it, you know? But this game was made with like the most minimum of effort I've seen in a long time. Straight cash grab lazy fest. It is ridiculous. However, games have came back from much worse circumstances. Cyberpunk. And so this game still has a slimmer of hope. They just have to put some real work into the future seasons, DLC, whatever you want to call them. Like, first of all, they need more meaningfulness in the story. Like, Joker and Harley, they didn't get one cutscene together. Harley's the previous Joker that died, her ex died. And now all of a sudden you get yet another Joker from a different universe. Like, that's bound to bring some kind of trauma, don't you think? And myself and a few other fans were kind of looking forward to seeing such backlash, you know? But no, you beat Brainiac again, and you get a, what, 40-second cutscene, that's not much, and that's the end of it. You continue doing the same old 5 missions, only this time you can do it as the Joker. Woohoo. So here's ways they can improve. Obviously, the DLC doesn't have to be full game big, because that would be asking like way too much, you know? But they do need to add like more story to it. Maybe a few more cutscenes, but you can add story without even having to do that, you know? The gameplay is fun. It's like by far the best aspect of this game. Like the gameplay, it's like familiar, but it's still unique in its own way. And it feels very fun. I do like how it's fast paced and there's a lot going on. Some people don't like that, but I think it's fun as fuck. But so the gameplay is extremely fine. That is totally okay. But it just needs more to the actual world. The story, the world. If you're going to make a live service game and want to continue it out through the entire year, you can't be making it lazy and doing the same old things. People get tired of that. So they got a good idea. It's a nice idea. They just super dropped the ball on it, and they can totally make it up. But they're going to have to actually try, not be lazy about it. They can add different enemy types that are based off like the different worlds that Brainiac is going after. Like, what's a good example? Cheetah type enemies or Manta type enemies. Be a more variety, a bit different gameplay, you know? The world staying in Metropolis is fine, but at some point they should definitely add at least a little bit of Gotham. I mean, it is based off the Arkham games. Gotham makes sense, right? And for the story-wise, what they should do is, like, use the multiverse to their advantage. Because there are people who want the heroes back, so we can have heroes from like the different universes. Combine forces and meet up with all the other heroes and villains of the different universes. So people who favor the heroes can keep like their favorite hero intact. But the ones, such as myself, who like villains a bit more, yes, that's a thing. They can also be pleased by also keeping some evil Justice League members, or keeping a few of them dead. Maybe not Batman, that was probably a bad call on their part. Or they can do both, have a good and bad Batman. Because, it's the multiverse, there are infinite amount of comics. It's totally possible to do that. In fact, if they added the Batman Who Laughs, now that would be some crazy stuff. I'm actually a big fan of the Batman Who Laughs. So yeah, the game is off to a pretty rough start. But games have come back from much worse circumstances, Cyberpunk. And fortunately, the game has like plenty of opportunities to really flourish. It's just the developers need to get it together and stop being lazy and add some actual effort and passion to the game. Because the game feels like it doesn't have a whole lot of passion to it, you know? But yeah, That's just the honest opinion of the Suicide Squad. So yeah, we're gonna cut it here. Well, it's a good game. It's fine. The gameplay's fun. It's fun being the villain for a change. They just need to add some extra game modes, new enemies, touch up the world a bit, and maybe add Gotham. And they can totally make it to where fans of heroes and the villains are all satisfied. And it wouldn't even take that much effort or hard story planning to do so. Alright, we're gonna cut it here. Have a good day. Peace out.